No, no, yeah, no, no, yeah, no.
I'm back. Judging by the title, you already know what this video is. So I'm just gonna be reading some random people's like beauty horror stories. I guess beauty makeup horror stories, whatever you want to call it. So yes, I am pre-recording. A lot of people don't do that, but I'm not like a lot of people, so I'm gonna do it. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, the hot comb horror. Wait. Let's put on some Smarticle glasses. Ew, my hair's so wet. Ew, I hate wet hair on my face. Is that weird? Oh, and they're dirty. Great, they're dirty. Okay, whatever. Okay, ew. Whatever. The hot comb horror story. I used to use a hot comb in the morning to straighten my natural nappy hair. Nappy. Okay. So a friend could cornroll it at school. One particular morning, I let the comb get too hot as it went through the front of my hair. My hair straight turned to ash and fell right out in the sink.
Girl, what a dog.
And it was a good chunk in the front too. I had to sport bandanas and headbands for a while, then shave my head for prom. 20 years later, I still shudder at that day. I would have lost my everlasting mind, cried, fell on the floor, fetal position, and just never got up. Honestly, I would not know what to do if that, like, if just a big ass chunk of my hair just was on the freaking sink. Like, I would have just lost my mind. Honestly, just lost my mind. Okay, no lip luck. I had my upper lip waxed the day before starting a new job. My skin has some weird kind of reaction to the wax, and for the first week of work, I had huge red blisters around my mouth. Pretty sure everyone thought I had oral herpes. That's why I don't use wax. I don't get my eyebrows waxed because every time I do, I always have these little bumpity boopity boops all over. So I don't use wax. Okay, number 3, bad bleach. At 19, I had a pixie cut and platinum blonde hair. Okay, sis. I went to the salon for a trim and root dye, and my normal stylist wasn't there, but another woman said she'll do it. Always stick with your stylist. If she's not there, you're not getting your hair done that day. Halfway through my root job, my head starts feeling like it's been lit on fire and there's an odd smell. She said it's normal. Lies! But I knew better. Great. I ran to the rinse sink and started pouring water all over my flamingly painful head. I noticed chunks of hair going down the drain. All my hair melted off. I ended up going to the doctor and had chemical burns for weeks. I would have sued. I'd have been like, you know what? This is what you want to do? Well, fuck you, because I'm suing. Okay. Next, the wax factor. I have friends who are, and I have no clue how to say that. I don't know how to say that word. So I got them to buy me my own wax pot and wax. I wax my legs regularly, so I figured I knew what I was doing. I decided to wax my bikini line myself. It didn't go well. Obviously. To this day, I am happy I was alone. No one saw me sitting on the floor crying and bleeding from my panty line. It was bruised for quite a while. Wearing underwear was rough. Sus, just go pay the money to have it done. I would have never, ever thought of waxing my bikini line myself. No. Okay, next one. I accidentally used nail polish remover instead of face toner. It hurt so bad afterwards and my face was peeling for like a week. Girl. How? Honestly, like, how? Okay, next. Tears of a clown. I don't have a picture, but once I thought it'd be smart to use lipstick as eyeshadow. I ended up waking up with a rash on my eyelids and tear ducts swollen to the size of peas. I had to visit the dermatologist, who tried her best not to laugh. Yeah. Next one, a browsing problem. I was overdue for a bang trim. Whipped out my husband's beard trimmer like I normally do. Didn't realize until I almost finished that I shaved a sliver out of my left eyebrow and the top half of my right eyebrow. Still in the process of growing them back. And you should have just cried on the floor like a baby with no one else around. Next, the eyelash incident. I got too close to the oven while cooking dinner when I had eyelash extensions on, completely singed and melted them. I had to walk around like that for days. I would not know what to do if I freaking melted my lashes while they were on my face. I would freaking die, fall out, and never come back to life, honestly. A waxing story. Another one. Oh wait, waxing war story. I was getting my eyebrows waxed and the woman insisted on waxing my entire face. She was so insistent that I loved the results and decided to do it anyways against my protest. Well, the wax was way too hot and with my sensitive skin, I had a lot of burning before she even ripped the wax strips off. Instead of getting a super smooth face, I cried the whole time and got scabs and blistering 2 days before I returned to school for my sophomore year of college. Don't ever let anyone pressure you into doing anything. Do you hear me? Never. Because it will never turn out right. I'm trying to tell you, seriously, like, don't do it. Literally dying. I thought it was a good idea to put hair dye on my eyebrows. Clearly it wasn't. My face was swollen for 3 days straight. Duh, you freaking idiot. Next one. No. I brought a DIY bikini waxing kit. First mistake. There wasn't any strips or anything. Instead of testing a small patch like the instructions said, I spread it all over my whole pubic area like a goddamn idiot. When it came time to rip it off, I was horrified by how extremely painful it was. The region was covered in wax and there was no way I would be able to rip it all off. I got in a hot bath thinking it would soften, making it easier to get it off, but that didn't work. It actually made it worse. I spent over an hour cutting wax off my pubes with scissors and crying. Yeah, that happens. Once again, just go get a bikini wax. Let the professionals handle it, please. Next one. Oh no. A couple years ago, I was getting ready for a party and turned my curler on to heat up while I was in the shower. It must have fallen on the floor at some point because as soon as I got out, I stepped right on it. It burned my foot so badly that I had to go to the hospital and be on crutches for a week. I have a story about stepping on flat irons. If you want to hear it, comment down below and like this video because that story is hilarious. Okay, next one. Oh, hell no. I went to get my eyebrows waxed and a technician put the wax underneath my eyebrow. I couldn't help but blink and my eyelashes got caught in the wax in the middle section of my lashes ripped right out. And the middle section of my lashes ripped right out. Yeah. A sunscreen sob story. My fair-skinned father used hairspray instead of sunscreen while on vacation in Hawaii. He was redder than the BuzzFeed logo. Ah, ha, ha, ha. But honestly, how do people do that? Like, how do you, like, mistaken something for something else? First, some random person mistaken nail polish remover for face toner. Now he's mistaken hairspray for sunscreen. Next, the cat's meow. Meow, 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 meow. One time I was waxing my eyebrows and my cat came into my bedroom and rubbed up against my arm, causing me to pull the wax higher than it should. I didn't realize it until I pulled out the hairs and noticed that this section hurt a little more. I looked in the mirror and the whole chunk was missing. Yeah, just all of these people need to stay away from wax, okay? And I think that's the lesson here. Stay away from wax. Stay away from nail polish remover. Stay away from hairspray. Stay away from persistent people that wants to wax your whole face. When you get your eyebrows waxed, don't blink. Please do not ever try to DIY waxing your bikini line because you will regret it. Just go get it done. Or if you can't, just shave. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's what I'm gonna tell you. Anywho, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to comment, subscribe, and like, you know, like so all that. And make sure to tell your friends, but make sure to tell everybody you know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.